You know what's funny? Weather is probably the thing Americans talk about the most, and nobody ever teaches you how to actually talk about it in English.
Right? Like, I remember the first time someone said to me, "It's supposed to rain later." And I just stood there. I had no idea what supposed to meant in that context.
Same. I heard someone say, it's really coming down out there. And I thought, coming down? What is coming down?
And nobody explains it. They just keep talking and you're nodding like you totally understand.
Exactly. So today, we're just going to talk about weather, like we normally would. Just a regular conversation.
And hopefully, by the time we're done, all of it just starts to feel familiar.
Yeah, that's the whole point. So, okay, let's just start with what's happening outside right now. Alex, what's the weather like where you are today?
Honestly, it's kind of gloomy. It's overcast. Like the sky is completely gray. No sun at all.
Oh, I hate days like that. They make you just want to stay in bed.
Right? It's not raining. It's not sunny. It's just gray. Flat. Nothing.
Americans call that dreary. It's such a good word for it. Dreary. Like the day itself is tired.
That's a perfect way to put it. A dreary day. Or sometimes people just say, it's such a blah day.
Blah. Yeah, that's a very American thing to say about weather.
It really is. Blah just means boring. Kind of gray, kind of flat, nothing exciting about it.
Like the weather can't even be bothered to do something interesting.
Exactly. It's just blah.
What about where I am? It's actually beautiful here today. Like, genuinely gorgeous outside.
Oh, nice. Blue sky?
Blue sky, a little breeze, not too hot, not too cold. It's one of those perfect days where you just feel like you have to go outside.
Americans love saying that. It's gorgeous out. Or just, it's beautiful out.
Yeah, out is such a natural addition. Not just it's beautiful out. Like out there, outside.
Right. Or it's nice out. So simple. Just two words, and everyone knows exactly what you mean.
I used to say, the weather is very nice today. Very formally, like I was writing a letter.
I could picture that. Very proper.
And people would just say, oh yeah, it's great out. So casual, so short. And I remember thinking, wait, that's it? That's all you say?
That's all you say. Americans don't over explain the weather when it's good. When it's good, they just gorgeous out today, right?
Done. Moving on. Okay, so let's talk about the classic American weather conversation. Because there is a pattern, right?
Oh, completely. It's almost like a script. Someone walks in, colleague, neighbor, anyone, and they say, "Hey, cold enough for you?"
Yes, I love that one. Cold enough for you? It's not really a question. It's just a way of saying, whoa, it's really cold.
Exactly. It's what people say when it's freezing outside and they want to connect over how freezing it is. It's communal suffering in a friendly way.
Communal suffering. That's one way to put it.
And then the other person says something like, "I know, right? I can barely feel my fingers."
Which is an exaggeration, obviously. Your fingers are fine, but that's how Americans express that it's very cold. I can barely feel my fingers. I can't feel my face. It's absolutely freezing out there.
Absolutely freezing is such a common one. Not just cold, absolutely freezing. Americans love adding that word absolutely for emphasis.
Or it's bitter cold. That one always gets me. Bitter. cold has a flavor.
Right? Bitter cold, sharp cold. These are real things people say.
It paints a picture, though. Bitter cold feels different from just cold.
It really does. You feel it more when you say bitter.
What about the opposite? What do Americans say when it's really, really hot?
Wow, it's boiling. It's scorching. It's sweltering.
So many words for hot.
Americans have so many ways to say it's too hot. It's boiling out there. It's absolutely scorching. It's brutal.
Brutal. I love that. Brutal is such a strong word for weather.
Right. It's almost aggressive, like the weather is attacking you. It's brutal today.
Or my personal favorite, it's hot as, and then people just trail off or say something polite.
Yeah, there are some versions of that sentence that are less appropriate for all audiences.
Let's just say it's really something out there today.
It's really something, which, by the way, is also a very American phrase. When something is hard to describe, too hot, too cold, too weird, it's really something.
Like something becomes a placeholder for the feeling you can't quite put into words?
Exactly. That storm last night was really something. It was intense, it was memorable, it was beyond what you expected. All of that in 2 words.
Okay. Speaking of storms, can we talk about how Americans talk about rain? Because there are so many levels.
There are so many levels of rain. It's not just, it's raining.
Right. There's it's drizzling. There's it's pouring. There's it's really coming down. There's it's raining cats and dogs.
Which, if you heard that for the first time with no context, cats and dogs falling from the sky,
Terrifying. Genuinely terrifying image.
but it just means it's raining very heavily. A lot of rain, very fast, very intense. It's raining cats and dogs.
And drizzling is the opposite end of that. Light, fine rain, almost like a mist. Not enough to really get you wet, but enough to be annoying.
Drizzle. Or it's just drizzling. Like, it's not a real rain, it's just a drizzle.
And then the middle ground. What do you call that? When it's raining steadily, but not crazy.
It's raining pretty good. Or it's raining pretty hard. Or just, it's really coming down.
It's really coming down. That one I love because it's so visual. The rain is literally coming down. Fast, heavy, relentless.
And people say it with this tone, like they're warning you. Be careful out there, it is really coming down.
Like the rain is doing something dramatic.
Because sometimes it is.
Can we talk about the forecast? Because Americans are obsessed with checking the weather forecast.
We really are. Weather apps, weather websites, the local news weather segment.
People plan their whole week around the forecast.
And the language around forecasts is its own thing. Like, there's a chance of rain tomorrow.
A chance of rain, which I used to find so frustrating. What does that mean? A chance? How big of a chance?
Right? Is it 20%? Is it 80? A chance is deliberately vague.
And then you pack an umbrella and it's perfectly sunny every time.
Or you don't pack one and absolutely pouring. Murphy's Law of Weather.
And then there's it's supposed to rain. That one confused me so much at first.
What confused you about it?
Supposed to. In my head, supposed to meant obligated to. Like the rain has a responsibility to show up.
The rain made a commitment.
And now it has to follow through. But in American English, supposed to in a weather context just means expected to. That's what the forecast says will probably happen.
Right. It's supposed to rain later. Translation, the forecast expects rain, probably this afternoon. Bring an umbrella, but don't cancel your plans yet.
That's such a specific energy. don't cancel your plans yet.
American weather confidence. We're optimistic until we absolutely cannot be.
What about when the weather actually gets serious? Like storms, warnings, that kind of thing.
Yeah, this is important actually, because the language around severe weather in America is very specific. And if you're living here, you really need to understand it.
It can genuinely affect your safety, right?
Exactly. So the first level is a weather advisory. That means pay attention. Conditions might be a little rough. It's not an emergency, but heads up.
Like a gentle warning.
Then there's a weather watch. That's a step up. It means conditions are right for something more serious. A storm, heavy snow, high winds, but it hasn't developed yet.
So a watch means be ready, it might happen?
Exactly. There's a winter storm watch in effect, which means the conditions are there. It could turn into something. Monitor the situation.
And then a warning?
A warning is the real thing. A warning means it is happening, or it will happen very soon. A winter storm warning means stay home if you can. This is serious.
So advisory, be aware. Watch, be ready. Warning, take action.
That's a perfect way to remember it. Advisory, watch, warning. Each one is more urgent than the last.
And Americans take warnings seriously?
Americans take warnings very seriously. When there's a tornado warning, people go to their basement. When there's a hurricane warning on the coast, people evacuate.
That's really good to know. The words matter.
The words really matter. Advisory, watch, warning. 3 different levels, 3 different responses.
Can we talk about tornadoes for a second? Because I grew up in a place where tornadoes just didn't exist. And when I moved to the Midwest, I had no idea.
Oh, Tornado Alley.
Tornado Alley? What is that? Tell me about Tornado Alley.
So there's this stretch of the United States, kind of through Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, where the conditions are perfect for tornadoes. Warm air from the Gulf, cold air from the Rockies, they collide and
Just tornadoes?
just tornadoes. It's called Tornado Alley because it happens there more than almost anywhere else on Earth.
And people just live there? Normally with tornado shelters in their basements?
They do. And they have tornado drills, like fire drills, but for tornadoes.
What do Americans say when a tornado is actually coming? Like, what does the conversation sound like?
You hear the sirens first, and then someone says, "There's a tornado warning. We need to go downstairs."
Very direct.
Very direct. No poetry in a tornado warning. Get to the basement. Move away from the windows. Get to the interior room.
It's interesting how the language changes when the weather gets serious. All the casual warmth of, it's gorgeous out, just disappears.
Right. When it's serious, Americans get very clear, very direct, very fast. The small talk version of weather is warm and casual. The emergency version is sharp and immediate.
Two completely different languages almost.
2 completely different registers of the same language. That's actually a really good observation.
Okay, let's come back to the more everyday stuff, because I feel like we've covered the heavy end of things.
Yeah, let's bring it back to something lighter.
Seasons. Because Americans talk about seasons with so much personality.
Oh, absolutely. Fall especially. Americans are obsessed with fall.
The autumn obsession is real. The leaves, the sweaters, the pumpkin everything.
Pumpkin spice season, which is a real phrase that real Americans say without any irony.
It's pumpkin spice season, meaning fall is here, the temperature dropped, time for warm drinks and cozy clothes.
And Americans will say things like, "There's a chill in the air," when fall starts. It's not cold yet, it's just a chill, just a hint.
A chill in the air. That's such a poetic phrase for it's slightly cooler than yesterday.
Right, but it carries this whole feeling with it. Crunchy leaves, football season, earlier sunsets.
I love that phrase. A chill in the air. You say it and immediately you picture the whole season.
Language does that. The right phrase brings a whole world with it.
What about winter? How do Americans talk about winter?
With a combination of complaining and pride.
Pride?
Yeah, if you live somewhere like Chicago or Minnesota and you survive the winter, there's this attitude of, I made it. I'm tough. The cold does not break me.
Weather as a personality trait.
Exactly. People from Minnesota will say things like, oh, this is nothing. Last year we had -20, with this tone of absolute pride. Like surviving the cold is a competitive sport.
In the Midwest, it kind of is.
And then spring. What does spring sound like in American weather conversation?
Spring is pure relief. It's finally warming up. We're getting some nice days. I think winter is finally over.
I think. Not sure. Cautious. Because spring in America can be very unpredictable.
Right. You can have a beautiful 70-degree day in March and then a snowstorm 2 days later.
And Americans have a phrase for that too, right?
If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Which means the weather here changes so fast that whatever it is right now, something different is coming soon.
I love that. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Where I grew up, the weather was the same for months. You couldn't say that there.
You could say, if you don't like the weather, well, too bad. It'll be the same tomorrow.
Exactly. But America? Constant change. Constant weather drama.
Which makes for excellent small talk. There's always something to say about the weather here.
Let's talk about weather as small talk for a second, because it really is the universal opener in American conversation, isn't it?
It really is. If you don't know what to say to someone, neighbor, coworker, someone in an elevator, you talk about the weather. It's safe, it's neutral, everyone has an opinion on it.
And it's a connection, right? Like we're both experiencing this. The same rain, the same heat, the same gray Monday morning.
Exactly. Can you believe this weather? That's one of the most American sentences you'll ever hear.
Can you believe this weather? And that works for any weather.
Any weather. It's raining too much? Can you believe this weather? It's too hot. Can you believe this weather? Beautiful day in February? Can you believe this weather?
It's the most versatile complaint in the English language.
It's not even always a complaint. Sometimes it's just wonder. Like, look at what the sky is doing. Can you believe this?
I like that. Weather as wonder, not just inconvenience.
Yeah. Americans complain about the weather a lot, but there's also this genuine appreciation for the dramatic ones. A big thunderstorm, a massive snowfall, a brilliant sunset after rain.
What do people say for those? The beautiful, dramatic ones.
Did you see that storm last night? It was incredible. That lightning was unreal. The sunset after the rain was absolutely stunning.
Absolutely stunning. That's such a good one. The weather gets compliments too.
It does. It gets complained about constantly. But when it does something beautiful, Americans notice.
It was absolutely stunning. I want to start using that more.
It's a good phrase for anything, really, not just weather.
True. Okay, what about the most common things you'd hear an American say about weather at work? Like Monday morning at the office.
Classic. Someone walks in, shakes off their umbrella, and says, "What a morning. It is brutal out there."
Already complaining before they've taken their coat off.
Before the coffee's even poured. And someone at the desk looks up and says, I know, I got completely soaked just walking from my car.
Completely soaked, meaning very wet. Not partially wet, completely.
And then someone else chimes in. They said, it's supposed to clear up by afternoon, though.
There's that supposed to again.
It never goes away. It's supposed to clear up, meaning the forecast says it will stop raining and the sun should come out. Probably. Hopefully.
Americans are eternal optimists about the afternoon forecast.
We hold on to that afternoon sunshine with everything we've got.
You know what I think is beautiful about weather conversations in English?
What?
They're never really about the weather.
Say more.
Like, when someone says, brutal out there, right? They're not just talking about temperature. They're saying, hey, I see you. We're both out here dealing with the same thing. We're in this together.
That's exactly it. Weather talk is connection talk. It's the easiest way to reach across to another person and find common ground.
And once you understand the words, dreary, blah, absolutely freezing, gorgeous out, it's really coming down. Once those phrases feel natural to you,
You can connect with anyone, anywhere in America,
over something as simple as the rain.
over something as simple as the rain.
I think that's actually a perfect place to land.
Yeah. We went from small talk all the way to tornado warnings today.
Which, when you put it that way, sounds like quite a journey.
Quite a meteorological journey.
If you've been listening, and we hope you have, these phrases are going to start showing up for you everywhere now. In movies, in TV shows, in conversations around you.
That's how it works. Once you know the words, you can't stop hearing them.
And once you start using them, even just one or two, you'll feel that shift. That feeling of, oh, I actually belong in this conversation.
Yeah, that feeling is what we're here for.
If today's episode felt natural to you, easy to listen to, easy to follow, then we're doing our job right. Come back tomorrow. There's always more.
We'll be here.
Take care, everyone.
Take care.